Hello, Leslie here from Message in a Fold. Today we are going to talk about paper. We're going to talk about crafting paper, greeting cards, scrapbook layouts, whatever. So, this is going to require some investigation. So come on with me. Let's investigate paper. Oh, and don't tell Joe I've got his things. That's our secret. Shh. You aren't going to need these. If you're brand new to paper crafting, scrapbook layouts, what do you call art journals, greeting cards, anything where you use paper. If you're brand new to it, you will hear cardstock and you'll hear designer paper. And those are the two terms that are going to be on almost every video that you watch. Cardstock, designer paper. Cardstock, designer series paper. So when you go shopping online or in the store, you're looking for the terms that you've heard. Nothing in the stores or online is really going to say precisely that. There will be cardstock, yes, and you have a whole bunch of choices. This is DCWV, Die Cuts with a View. It's the Girlhood collection. Single-sided only. White on the back and printed on the front. This is a very light, very light. So this is decorative paper. This is text weight. I've used it for my little boxes here. It's not very strong, it's not very sturdy. See, it deforms really easily and it will tear easy. And then I have a ribbon around it to keep it from falling apart. But text weight paper can be used to create a construction, but you need to have something to give it strength. Lightweight. Medium weight. And heavyweight. Okay. So just when you thought paper was paper, so then there's solid core. Okay, look at this piece of turquoise. I think this is Stampin' Up. I think this is an old Stampin' Up. Most of their, now this is old, like from the early 2000s, before 2010. Some of their cardstocks were solid core, and what that meant was that when you tore it, then what was on the inside was pretty much the same, maybe a little bit lighter, but the same as what the paper is. Club scrap. All of the papers, all of their papers are solid core paper. The color runs through. The paper pulp is dyed in the process of making it into paper. So every fiber within a piece of this, every fiber is the same color. And when you peel this, pull and distress on this, and you see it's the same thing. And if you were to use a sanding block, all you'll do is rough up the paper and not much of anything else. See, I did some right there. And all you're going to do is just kind of rough up the paper. That's it. It's only going to make a slight difference, but not much. There is a line of paper available online at any online store that you go to, and it's available in craft and hobby stores. It's called Coordinations or Coordinations. This paper has a core. It's colored on two sides. This is kind of a light pink, and this says it's a canvas texture, so it has a darker print on the other side, and it's a little textured. But you see that light pink in there? That's what's, or salmon or whatever color, that's what's on the back side. So when you tear this paper or distress it, it's not white, it's the color of what's behind. It's this color. The majority of the papers, when you go shopping online, in your craft and hobby store, almost all the papers that you're going to come across are white core. This is a heavyweight cardstock. This is probably about 65-80 pounds. This says white core. White core is when you tear it. You see? You see the white paper? And when you sand it, you sand down to the white. This is really good for people that like to distress their pieces. Sand it and tear it and roll it and rough it up. And this is paper that a lot of distressing people really, really like. What's your project? Are you making scrapbook layouts? And they're going to go in scrapbook albums standing up. And you're going to add photos and journal spots and washi tape and flowers and bling and whatever. You need a medium weight cardstock for that, because it's going to be standing up like this. You do not want the pages sagging from the weight and bunching up down in your scrapbook page. You don't want that to happen. Medium weight cardstock. When you make a greeting card, your paper needs to be medium to heavy weight cardstock, and that is to support all of the stuff you want to put on top. And it has to keep from bowing from the weight of whatever you put on. So you need medium to heavy weight cardstock for greeting cards. Yeah, and you just thought paper was paper. Cardstock was cardstock. Oh, mercy sakes. Well, okay, I hope I have armed you with enough information that the next time you go shopping, either online or at your local craft and hobby store, that when you go to choose paper, then you can choose the correct paper for the project you're going to be working on. And you can choose your paper confidently and not worry about the choices you've made. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Down in the comments section below, leave a question. What question do you have that you would like the answer to? And I will feature one of those questions, or maybe more depending on what the question is about, on the next subscriber day. This is Leslie from Message in a Fold saying, confidence in paper choices creates awesome things for you to go show someone how special they are. Bye. This is Leslie from Message in a Fold saying, there is more to paper than paper, but there is more to paper than just paper. And that is really stupid.